How is everyone doing today? Welcome to my channel. This is an educational channel, and this is a new feature. This is number 8 on the Q-tip of the spear. And on this little feature, we just go over developments in the info war of the day, just things that stuck out to me. Uh, I've been playing the info war for a very long time. And um, I'm kind of behind the scenes, and I see that we're going to win, but it's going to be a Pyrrhic victory because we haven't done the proper digging. We haven't done the depth of digging. We haven't gone deep enough. There's a lot of things that we hold near and dear that we're going to have to let go of. And I'm hoping that um, that this gets the attention of some people who are rational minded out there. I think that there are a lot of people that, um, kind of believe in things by default because they haven't really done the research, but their friends tell them that such and such a thing is so, or the overwhelming majority of the people in the movement believe that it's so, and so they give the idea the benefit of the doubt, um, even though they haven't really done the work to actually determine whether it's true or not. And this is particularly true of the New Testament of the Bible. And, a lot of people just accept it as the Word of God. And uh, they haven't really dug into it. They've looked at verses out of context. You know, there's always, like the 200 verses or the 100 verses that you can go to sleep by or whatever, that they have selected verses of the best of what's in there. There's a lot of whack stuff in there too that you normally skip over and just say, I don't understand that. And then um, but the real crux of the matter for the truther is that just giving something the benefit of the doubt and saying this is the word of God is not a truther approach. A truther is going to scrutinize anything that they read. Nothing is above the truth. Sorry, God is not above the truth. If God is not real, then the truth wins out. It's that's just the way it is. You know, you can believe in God and you can have loyalty to God, but if God isn't true, you're still out of luck. It's the truth that we're pursuing here. And so, you know, there's a lot of hard pills left to swallow. We might have to even come up with a new name for it because, you know, I guess we've been red pilled, but there needs to be another color to cover the next pill that needs to be taken. There's a few of them. As you go further back in history, you're going to have to swallow bigger and bigger pills. Maybe it's the size of the pill. I don't know. But so that's just one thing. Another thing is we're entering an interesting period. I know I know very very little about money and very very little about finance, and very very little about Bitcoin and cryptocurrencies. I know enough to invest in silver if I can get my hands on resources. Um, and I know enough to kind of know the general idea about the Federal Reserve and the fractional reserve lending and numbers on a screen and keeping us in perpetual debt and the nefarious nature about which it came about. But it seems like the two rival factions that are at the tip of the spear, the soft disclosure people and the kind of more independent group of people, um, they are going to be at loggerheads here. I just saw a kind of an expose on Bitcoin where while one side, the soft disclosure side is particularly one member there, um, is really pumping more than one, pumping up Bitcoin as like really a weapon from this book called Soft War, um, which I only got through the first 100 pages or so far. But it takes up a ton of memory, but starts making my computer malfunction. But it's not just like a medium of exchange, it's also like an electronic weapon that the people can use to free themselves of this, um, you know, financial tyranny. And by freeing from the financial tyranny, that's the path to getting free in general. I would dispute that right off the bat. I think this is more of this is about mind control, and that you you're better off investing an hour in um, learning to and meditating as opposed to you know getting more Bitcoin. And I would advise doing both if that's the thing. But then on the other network today, they did a kind of an AI expose on Bitcoin, and that they feel like it actually is the opposite of what it's being claimed to be. It's the opposite of for it's being claimed as being like something that you can um, do on the down low. You can make transactions and they can't be traced, and you can't be surveilled. Um, and this show was kind of indicating that that's actually the exact purpose of it, is to surveil you. And um, and that it has been going on for the last 15 years or more, maybe even 17 years, that they've been using it to ensnare uh, RICO people, organized crime, and other, conspiratorial crime syndicates. So it's actually not a weapon and not a, a uh, impenetrable, instrument. It's actually the opposite. So eventually, hopefully one side or the other figures out, that they're at loggerheads, and somebody will have a debate or somebody will hash it out, um, because it seems like this is a kind of a good way for these groups to clash, because it's, it's one or the other, and it's going to come out. So, um, it'll be interesting. I mean, my money is on the latter, uh, because it's always been presented as being something that can't be traced, and I think that was the smokescreen. Um, but I don't know. But anyway, in my opinion, though, I still feel that we're using more of a Marxist approach, an economic approach, a materialist approach. We've got to. This is mind. It's about mind control. We've got to be able to free our minds really from the emotions, uh, to be able to detach from the emotions and not make decisions based on them. That's the crux of it to me. All right. Well, thanks for tuning in today. Remember, check out Q-Tip of the Spear on the Wild Tangent Network. Have a great day.